Oh, where am I going?
Oh, we're live.
Yay!
Hey everyone. You're in for a lovely surprise tonight. Because look who is here on my page, the amazing furry queen, Karen Kay. And we were saying we bet you were all thinking that we were going to do this live on two separate screens, but no, we're really here
Yay,
together.
we are.
Yay. So do let us know in the comments where you are checking in from on this lovely night, and we're going to pull some cards for you. And can we show them the new deck,
Oh,
Karen?
definitely. I'm trying to find it on here. It's not coming up. I don't know if we are actually live, aren't we?
Yeah, we're live,
Whoop.
and yeah, there's people on the live. This is Karen's new deck, Manifesting with the Furries. Do you want a card reading from this deck? Let us know in the comments.
All right, here we are. I'm just going to share this now onto my page.
So, just looking at the comments because it's always changing. Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Monica, I'm going to pull you a cheeky one from Karen's new deck. Jess is in Manchester, just around the corner from us.
So close, so close. I'm so happy, can I just say, to be here with you, Claire, and like we are good friends, and to be in the same place is like such a blessing. Yay!
Yay! Right, so this card is for Monica. Monica is in the Netherlands. Do let us know where you're checking in from. Oh, Julie from Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall, I miss Cornwall. Hi, Julie.
Right, Monica, the card that we have got for you is the Strength card. Now, I am loving a few things about this card straight away because strength always reminds me, well, this is Karen's furry deck, but it reminds me of the angel Ariel. And if you've been watching my videos in the morning, you'll see that Archangel Ariel and Michael have both been coming out a lot every morning. And I think it's because a lot of us, we need that strength, we need that positivity. This is a time when there's lots of challenges for everybody, and these beautiful beings are helping us to tap into that inner strength. And Ariel is the angel of the root chakra, and this little furry is dressed in red. So we've got all this strong energy coming in, reminding you to be grounded, to know that you are powerful, you are safe, you are protected. And also, I feel like this is like the strength in the tarot card as well, where we're being asked to use a feminine strength, to use a power of grace rather than masculine brute force, to get what you need to get ahead in life by being very gentle. So the angels and the furries, the manifesting furries, are showering you with blessings and giving you strength to keep moving forward, keep reaching for your goals.
Yeah, I love that interpretation, Claire. And it is about this inner strength that we have. It doesn't have to be brute force at all. And we all have access to that. So, yeah, I love that. Thank you. Who else would like a reading?
You're welcome, Monica. So yeah, let us know if you've just logged on, where you are checking in from, where in the world you are. And then we're going to choose just names that we're drawn to, do some readings, and then we will do a collective reading. So there's going to be a message for absolutely everybody. And even when there's messages coming out for someone specific, there's probably a nugget of something in there for you as well. So because there always is, we're attracted to these videos because there's always information for us, isn't there, Karen?
Definitely. So, like Claire says, if you're hearing the reading and perhaps it's not for you, perhaps it's addressed to somebody else, but it resonates with you, then take it on board because you are here for a reason, you're hearing it for a reason, and if it resonates, take it on board, and if it doesn't, just let it flow, let it go. Okay, I've got a reading card here, and I feel I can't see all the messages though, I can't see the names. Is there a name there, or should I just do a...
Shannon Spring.
Okay, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Okay, so I have the card. Whoops, I'm trying to... It's all kind of back to front.
Go on,
Sorry, I'm going to get a bit cosy here. Don't you love Claire's tree? It's so gorgeous, isn't it? I've got the card of forgiveness. And I suppose this time of year, actually, we are thinking about forgiveness when you're thinking about Jesus, because it is a Christmas time. It's also the solstice. But forgiveness, it's more about you forgiving for yourself rather than what the other did or what the others have done, because we can often carry around this energy and they don't know. They're just carrying on their lives. They really, really don't know, and they possibly don't even care, but you carry this, not you personally, but one can carry it. So when we can release and forgive, it frees you, it frees us, so we can move forward in our lives and we don't have the burden of this energy, because it just is a heavy energy. So we can release that, we can forgive with love. It doesn't mean that we're going to sit at the same table as these people or beings that we need to forgive. We don't have to share dinner with them, we don't have to be best friends with them, but we can release and forgive with love. And so there's more room for the right energies, the different vibrations to come into our lives. So I hope that resonates, and I think we've all probably got a situation or several situations within our own lives where we could do with forgiving. It's a good thing to do.
She's saying, yes, this makes sense.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
yay.
Perfect. And if anyone feels like sharing this video or tagging some friends, that would be great, because the visibility is not like it used to be on here.
No.
And the more people that jump on, the more frequently we can do these kind of events. This is a little Christmas treat, but if you can get anyone over here watching, supporting our videos, that would be really, really grateful. That would be grateful. We would be grateful.
We would be grateful.
So let's see.
Yeah, share away and just spread the love. These are all free readings, and we're just doing it because we wanted to share, we wanted to spend time together, and we wanted to spend time with you virtually. So yeah, it's really beautiful.
Okay, so I am going for Dorothy Joe. Hello, Dorothy. Oh, I've pulled a tarot card for you, and it's one that I like, the King of Pentacles. This is a very positive archetype, and it's all about abundance. So if you've been thinking about money or work, then this is kind of like when you're entering a period where you have the Midas touch and all things start going your way. So absolutely everyone would love the King of Pentacles card. If this actually represents a man in your life, it usually represents a type of person who is kind of old-fashioned in the way that they do things. They open the door for you, they like to pay for the bill. It's someone who's very, very good at managing things, could be have their own business, but they're very good at generating wealth. So the King of Pentacles is spreading abundance upon you. So in 2024, be thinking about everything that you're grateful for, be confident in everything that you're doing, and just know that you can do it.
Oh, I love that. I love that energy.
Yeah.
So good. And it doesn't have to necessarily be in a male form as well, does it? It's the energy that he's representing.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. It's a masculine energy, and masculine energy is when we are disciplined, we're motivated, and we're like, let's get this done, I can do this.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Love it, love it. This is going to, oh, you won't believe, well, you will probably believe it. This is going to be a collective reading. So I've got the strength. We didn't plan it, honestly. We did not plan this. And Claire beautifully gave her interpretation of this card as well. But also, you might notice that it looks a little bit, well, the strength card in the tarot has a lion as well, so it is pulling on that energy as well. And also there's some other kind of Hinduism connotations in there as well, and it's so beautiful because she is quite a small lady and she's on this big lion, and it is saying it doesn't matter what your size is, kind of reiterating what you were saying, Claire, about it isn't about the brute strength, the brute force, it's about the inner strength coming forwards. And we all have access to this. Sometimes we feel like we don't have it, but that's when we really can dig deep and pull into ourselves, into our inner selves, and bring that strength forward, especially during these times when there's all this stuff going on in the world, and we want to keep our own lives as high vibe as possible, and it can be challenging when there's all these other things going on in the world. So as long as you can really pull on that inner strength to do the best you can do, it does radiate out into life. So we all need to be pulling on our inner strength for this reason.
Thank you. Yeah, because sometimes what I was just thinking when Karen was saying that, it can be so easy for us to slip into either victim mentality or a negative mindset. And I know that I have done this, and you know, bad things happen to all of us, but sometimes we need to just be really strong and think, do you know what, no matter what I'm going through, I'm just going to keep focusing on the good. And then if you're focusing on the good, you're going to feel so much better. So it's like a gift that you're giving to yourself.
Yeah. And it is challenging. It's like nobody can do it every minute of every day 24/7, but we can be conscious of it, can't we, and bring our awareness and attention to that to try and keep ourselves in that space. But it doesn't make you wrong if you are kind of not in that space. It's just nicer to be in that space, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm going to choose someone now, and you can keep commenting as many times as you want, because we can only ever see like 3 or 4 comments at any one time. So keep saying your name, and so I am choosing for... Oh, it went fast then, didn't it?
Yeah, it
does. Julie Marie Bush, yes, has shared our video.
Thank you.
Julie Marie Bush, this is for you. And this is from Karen's Oracle of the Fairies deck.
Yay. My first fairy baby.
Oh, you've just said furry baby, and look what I've just pulled.
I love it.
We're furry witches. So Julie, what a beautiful positive card, new beginnings. So if you have been, there is another meaning to this card, which I will talk about in a minute, but I feel like this is your new beginning. I feel like it's the light at the end of the tunnel, the closing the door on a chapter so that the new can come in, like being really ready, really like digging into your inner strength. So you're like no more, I'm not going to be going there anymore. I am ready for this new beginning. This card says the fairy godmother is bringing good news. This is joyful news. It could be a new baby, or an idea, or a project. So something new is coming your way. So open your arms to the angels and the fairies and say thank you for the new beginnings that I am about to walk these beautiful new pathways. Remember that you are creating your own reality. Yeah. I'm just drawn to all these, all the artwork is just matching everything that I've been talking about. And earlier I was talking about Gabriel on my Instagram not that long ago. And Gabriel is the angel who is well known for announcing the pregnancy of John the Baptist and Jesus. And there we are with this baby again. And Gabriel is a white ray angel, the angel of the white ray. And this fairy is dressed in white as well. So it feels very in alignment, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Definitely. Julie, new beginnings are coming your way. Embrace your new pathway. It feels like You know that saying, it's not the end of the story, it's just the end of a chapter. That's what it feels like for you. So beautiful card.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And it does tie in as well with this time of year, doesn't it? The birth of the new. And oh my gosh, who I can't see the names on here. I don't know why.
Leantopia.
Leanne. Okay, Leanne. And this is for you, Leanne, but this is for all of us as well. It's gifts. How perfect is that?
Oh.
For this time of year especially. And it is about receiving gifts, obviously, and you don't have to be psychic or to predict that. But what it is about you being the gift as well within someone else's life, or someone else's presence being the gift within your life. And sometimes just being there, being a friendly ear for someone to listen, you know, so they can share with you, or a shoulder to cry on, or whatever it might be. Your gift is the presence. So being present, present gift, oh yeah, oh that's clever, isn't it? So being present, you will be the gift. That's quite profound, actually. I know it's been said before, but I wasn't planning on saying that. So be the gift within someone else's life, and it isn't about the physicality of the gift, like wrapping it up, although that is super fun and you can of course do that. But it is about you yourself being the gift in others' lives. So what can you do? It doesn't have to cost any money, just to smile, just to be there for someone, just to send a text or a message, or knock on their door, or send them an email, just to reach out to somebody. And especially the people who always seem busy and they've got super active lives, or it seems like that on social media at least, reach out to them, because very often those are the people that can feel very lonely at this time of year. So be the gift, and that's for each and every one of us.
I feel like as well, if I can just add on to that,
Yeah, sure.
that I know this is really cliche, but every single day is a gift. And just remembering that, like every single morning I wake up and I think, thank you, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I've got another day, because there's, you know, life is short. It really, really is. And the older you get, and when you lose loved ones, you realise it's a privilege to be here. So every day is a gift. So if you can see life as a gift, and it's just amazing. Oh,
yeah,
we're so lucky.
Yeah. Oh, Claire, I love that. I love that so much. It's so true. And I do the same when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, thank you, I've got another day to play on this beautiful earth, in this body, because tomorrow is not given. And that's not negative, that's a fact, isn't it? So making the most of your time and the gift of life. Yeah, very, very good point, Claire. Thank you.
Okay, Nancy Court. I have seen your name a few times, and you have got a top fan badge.
Yay!
Yay! So you must be here every day listening to my posts, Nancy. So let's see what is coming out for you. Okay, Nancy, so I've pulled a card for you, and it's a bit of a conflict card. So I feel like there's some kind of conflicting energy around you now. That doesn't mean that's coming up. It's not a prediction. It's something that's happening now or has just happened. So that could be some kind of argument with someone else, or it could be within your own mind where, you know, the negative mind is putting you down and being critical and telling you can't do things. It feels like there's some kind of internal battle going. Oh, the light's just gone out.
It's okay.
the light's just gone out. So I am going to ask, what do you need to know to get you through whatever is going on? Healing. So we've got the healing card, and this is actually St. Bridget on this card. I absolutely love it. I feel like for you, it's about letting go and realising that if something costs you your peace, then it's not worth it. Your inner peace is so valuable. I feel like getting it all wrote down, everything that you want to say. I'm starting to feel like a bit tightness around the throat and chest, as if maybe you've been constricted in what you want to say. Archangel Michael is saying, if you call in this angel, he will help you to deliver the messages, how you want to communicate with someone else. He'll help you to get through to them in a really positive way, because it feels like, and actually Mercury's in retrograde as well, isn't it? And that is a perfect time when there's like miscommunication, and that's what it feels like. So write everything down that you want to get rid of, and maybe like burn it, and light a nice candle, and just ask that this situation be healed now.
Yeah, I love that. And that card is from the spell casting deck, is
Yeah,
it?
that's Flavia Kate Peters
Yay!
and Barbara Micklejohn Freeze.
We love you both.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice that they're here with us as well. Okay, so could you pick another name for me?
Yeah, got a bit of torchlight there, Karen.
Oh, nice. My battery's running out on mine as well.
Jane Duckworth.
Oh, hi Jane. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from you and I'm basically only working with my new deck because it's my little fairy baby. It's just been born, the Manifesting with the Fairies Oracle deck. And I'm so happy that they are in the world, and I know many of you have them, you pre-ordered them, and some of you are getting them for Christmas and solstice, so it's really, really beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, now we are talking prosperity.
Woohoo!
Yes, yes,
She's
yes.
just put 3 red hearts at the exact same time as you pulled that card.
Well, you're definitely in tune, and you're definitely in that red vibration, because this card, there's a lot of red, there's a lot of gold, and it is the energy of prosperity. And if there are not signs of it right now in your life, it is coming. This energy is coming very, very imminently. Let's say imminently. And it's about being open to receiving it, saying like the 3 hearts, yes, 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 I'm open to this. And it doesn't matter if you feel silly saying that. I often say that if something good happens, like Claire shared some lovely news with me. I'm not going to say what it is, but when she told me, we're like, yes, 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 because you're affirming that news and you're welcoming more, you're putting out that vibration. It's the same with prosperity. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with my left and my right here. But yeah, just being open to that. And this goes for everybody watching as well. And prosperity is kind of a state of being. Are you receptive to prosperity? Are there any blocks? Are there any thoughts that you've got that come up regularly that are blocking your prosperity? And it's really worth looking at that. So when I say the word prosperity, yay, does that bring anything up for you? It's fine. We're all human. Stuff comes up. Stuff triggers us all the time. If it does, make a note of it and release it and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? You could end up with lots of prosperity. I mean, it's great. So just be open to that. It is on the way. It is on the way. And I'm so happy for you and everyone that is open to this beautiful, beautiful energy.
Oh, we all love a prosperity card, don't we?
Yes, we definitely do.
Right. I'm going to do another from your Manifesting with the Fairies.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Do that spell. Does that make it? Oh God, it's very bright. You should see what we're doing behind the scenes.
We've got our phones. We're trying to get some light.
We're doing
Let's
a good
see.
job.
Rachel Pitt. Rachel Pitt. Oh, sensitivity. That was the first card that I pulled out of this deck when Karen gave it me about 40 minutes ago. And what I said to her was, in the meditation that I have sent out to my email list where you connect with Archangel Gabriel, the white ray angel, you actually meet a unicorn. So I feel like this card has a couple of meanings. One, are you feeling sensitive to your own emotions. You know, Christmas time, it brings up a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Who's not here anymore. You might be, isn't just for you, but for everyone. People might be on their own. Some people don't like Christmas because it brings up a lot of past emotions.
Yeah.
So this card is saying honour your sensitivity, honour how you feel, don't stuff it all in, have a look at what feelings is going on. But I also feel like it's got this like psychic sensitivity as well, because the unicorn is connecting to the third eye. And it's well known that the unicorns, it's said that their spiral horn is actually energy beaming out of the third eye, and they can help you to develop your clairvoyance, to see a situation clearly, to clear your energy field. Like the unicorn tapestries, if you're interested in unicorns, you can have a look at these, and it's this beautiful artwork and these amazing stories about unicorns that cleanse the water. So there's loads of stuff in that card. So honour how you're feeling, trust your gut, trust what you're feeling and sensing. And I feel like you need to be a bit still and quiet to figure out what is going on internally. And I'm also seeing water, so maybe that's go and have a bubble bath on your own, or go for a nice walk, drinking more water. I feel like that's going to help you and help to shift sensitive emotions that you might be feeling a bit uncomfortable with as well.
I love that, Claire. And also, if I can just add that sensitivity is a superpower.
Yes.
Because it means you're more aware, more conscious of the things that are going around you and going on around you. And also, you mentioned in the water, Claire, we all need to be drinking more water. And I know people are always saying that, but here you go. A demonstration of someone drinking water, yay. And I've got coconut water in here. But yeah, we need to be hydrated. Sometimes a lot of the things that go on, if we feel a bit muzzy or fuzzy, it can literally be because we're not having enough water. So that's a really good practical thing to remember too. I can't see for
Tracy Atherton.
Okay, hi Tracy, and thank you, Claire. I think because also I've got this other light, so I'm like finding it.
I'm going to see if I can put a light.
Okay, so Tracy, the card that I've got for you from my Manifesting with the Fairies Oracle deck is balance. And again, if you're seeing this and your name isn't Tracy, this card is still for you as well, but this is for Tracy at the moment, about bringing more balance into your life at this moment in time. And it is a time of year when we can feel out of balance. And at the end of the day, Christmas Day is a day. It's one day out of 365 days in a year. And there's this big expectation that's placed upon many of us externally, from the media, from just the history of what the day is. But the essence of this Christmas Day is giving, peace. It doesn't have to involve finances. It can be a heart thing. It is just one day out of time. It's a beautiful day and it is a great time to celebrate, but try to keep it balanced and in perspective, like the balance between this is just a day, I'm going to enjoy it, or you don't have to do anything in particular. I've had Christmas days on my own when I was younger, and I loved it because I was away from all the hustle and bustle. It's totally fine. There are no preconceived expectations of it, and you don't have to adhere to what the media is saying either. Just do your thing. Try and stay balanced in the sense of, you know, just keep things in perspective. That's the word that I keep hearing. Being in balance, practical, getting on with things, one head in the ground. I mean, your head in the clouds and one foot on the ground. Maybe I need to balance a little bit more, but just being balanced, bringing in that energy of balance. And it really will help you to sail through this period, whatever it, and this isn't about a religion thing. It's just about many of us, whether we're pagans, witches, different religions, whatever we are, the Christmas energy is very prevalent, especially within the UK if you're watching from the UK, but in other places in the world as well. So it is permeating everything, and it is all about just keep the balance. Thank you so much, Claire. You've literally given me a halo.
Let there be light.
Yay! Thank you. I hope that resonates for you.
Okay.
Aww.
So I'm going to do another fairy card because I know that my followers love this deck, Karen. Every time I post it, everybody's saying, what deck is that? Even though I put what deck it is anyway. Okay, let's see.
Oracle of the Fairies.
Rupinder, I didn't catch your surname because it scrolled up fast, but this is for Rupinder.
See lots of lovely hearts everywhere. Thank you for sharing. Keep sharing if you feel inclined.
This is a beautiful card. We've got hope. So keep your chin up, keep believing something good is on its way. You might be having some kind of challenges. Hope is always there, even if you can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help you change a negative situation into a positive one. And there is actually an angel called Hope. And Hope is the angel that can help you to evoke that sense of, I can do this, everything's happening for a reason, I trust in the universe. And brownie points to anyone who can remember the twin ray angel of Archangel Hope. So Hope is like that rainbow after the storm. There is a white dove in this card as well as the rainbow. I feel like you're going to see a rainbow and it's going to be a sign, some kind of sign from your loved ones in spirit. But the peace is coming through. Your peace is going to be restored, and anything that's troubling you, it feels like a resolution is coming through for you. So keep the faith, keep the hope.
I love that. I love that. And hope, it really can get us through every situation, especially the ones where we feel like there is no hope. Just having that hope to keep us going, to keep going through life, and whatever the situation is, hope is such a beautiful blessing, a beautiful, beautiful blessing. Okay, how are we all doing? Are we all good? It's nice seeing all of these hearts and comments, although I can't really read them because this lights. Can you see a name, Claire? Can you pull a name?
Ellie Williams.
Ellie. Passion, Ellie. Yay, passion. This is from my Manifesting with the Fairies Oracle deck. And passion, in this card, she is passionate about her violin, her music. It doesn't mean that that's what your passion is. It's just saying it's just indicative of what a passion could be. So we all have our own passion, whatever that might be. I'm not going to go through the list of all the passions. You know what your passion is. Are you following it though? Because very often we can consider our passions to be like a bit of a luxury and put it to the back of the queue in all the things that need doing in life. And very often, especially if you're a sensitive person, an empath, spiritual, we can sometimes put ourselves to the back of the queue. But your passion is your spiritual calling. Your passion is your divine gift that's been given to you. It's your birthright. And when you follow your passion, it impacts on those around you. And I know this is true because I'm getting such a rush of what I call the fairy fizzes. You might call them goosebumps or angel bumps, but it's really, really strong. So put yourself first with regards to what your passion is. It doesn't mean you neglect everything else. It just means you give yourself that equal amount of time to practice or share or whatever your passion is. And I feel like you do know what your passion is. I'm not going to say perhaps you don't, because I really feel like you do know what it is, but I feel like you've just put it to the back as if, well, it's not a priority right now. But if you do put it to the front of the queue, everything else will find its place. And that goes for all of us. Are you following your passion? If not, why not? Make time for it, because we're in this body, in this life, It's very, very precious. It's a gift. And when we share our passion, we are serving those around us as well. So it's a win-win when you share your passion.
Beautiful. So the twin ray angel of hope is, drum roll, Gabriel.
Yay!
Can you believe it? You couldn't make this up, could you?
No.
Archangel Gabriel is coming through strong. Anna Peak. Anna Peak. I am gonna do you, Anna Peak. We have got the Justice card for you. So the Justice card talks about karma, and it's a reminder that of law and effect, cause and effect. Whatever energy we send out, it comes back to us. The Justice card is a very good card for you if you have been treated unfairly. It means that something is going to be rectified, something's going to go in your favour. It can represent signing legal contracts. So it often comes up when someone's been offered a job, or they're filling out a form, an application, something quite important. But the heart of this card is about doing what you know is right, and I feel like that's what the angels are saying. And I can feel energy coming into your heart, and Gabriel again is placing a white lily flower over just like over your aura here. And white lilies, they're to do with purification because they're white, but we also, a lot of people have them as funeral flowers, don't they? So this isn't a prediction that someone's going to pass away. This means that someone, a loved one in spirit, is placing that, helping you, bringing healing energy into your heart, giving you the strength to do what is right. Because sometimes if we're having a bit of a wobble, we could get tempted to get swept up in something rather than doing what is just. So remember that what you are doing, I mean, I don't believe in the law of three. Do you, Karen?
It depends.
The law
I'm very flexible on
yeah,
that.
if it's good. The law of three is a Wiccan concept that whatever you do, it returns threefold. But I believe that karma is exact. That's the way I perceive it. So the exact kindness that you extend to others, or the good deeds that you do, even if you haven't been receiving them recently, it gets stored in the karmic bank. So everything that you do, it's like you're giving a gift to yourself when you help somebody else, and you're doing it from the heart. So that was a message for you. Lady Justice is on your side. And it's a good positive card.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And I do think, like with karma, and there's so many different thoughts about it, but I do believe the same, like what you give out does come back to you. And that is in the Wiccan read, isn't it? Like what you give out comes back to you. Bide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. But I also believe that when you give out good, it does come back a bit more from personal experience as well. Okay, so this card is for, who is this card for?
Elaine Holbrook. Didn't catch the final name. Okay. Elaine Holbrook, and then it was a double barrel.
So we have empowerment, and this is our superhero fairy queen. Look at her in all of her glory, and this can be for a guy as well, but in this instance, this is a superhero fairy queen. You can be your own superhero. We don't always need someone externally outside of ourselves to come in and, I want to use the word rescue us, but I don't know why that's coming in. That might mean something to you. We don't need to be rescued. We have the ability to rescue and save ourselves. We all have this power, and it ties in a little bit to the strength card as well that's come up twice during this session. Superhero. Be your own superhero. Sometimes we can find these superhero type powers within us that we didn't know we had when we have to call in this inner strength. usually at times where it's like it's now or never, it's make or break, that type of situation. And that's usually when it comes out. We find these inner hidden resources that can be so deep inside of us that we forget that we've got them. We all have access to them in whatever way. It doesn't mean you're going to lift up a car with one hand. It doesn't mean you're going to lift up a mountain or any of these things, but metaphorically it could mean those things. So you can metaphorically do anything. You can move mountains, you can change your life, you can really be your own superhero and be a superhero for others as well. We can all do that for our friends, family and loved ones, and even strangers. So I hope that resonates for you.
This card is for Ali Buck. So you have got the Solitude card in the Fairy Oracle, or the both Fairy Oracles, because the Karens, naturally, the Oracle of the Fairies.
Yeah.
And I also pulled Enthusiasm from the new deck as well. So I feel like, do you feel a bit like you've lost your sparkle? If so, you need some time out, some time alone to recharge your batteries, do something that you love, whether that's, I love walking in the woods or going for a swim. It's like, be on your own and not doing anything, just, resting, daydreaming, journaling. It's like you need some time out to get your enthusiasm back. So if you're feeling like you've lost your enthusiasm, something's lost its sparkle in your life, you just need a bit of a break from it. And if you can put it down, do something different, and then pick up where you left off, you're going to feel so much better, so much motivated and positive. So that is your Solitude. That is for you. Hope that makes sense. Do let us know in the comments if you can take these readings, and even if these readings are said with your name, if it resonates and you want to claim the card, if you want to claim the magic and the powers from that card, you can totally put I am claiming that card in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, right. Oh, who have we got next?
Danny Anita.
Okay, we have authenticity, and we've got a fairy queen here with a mask, and it's just about, are you hiding your true self? Sometimes we do this because there's a fear, an element of fear that we won't be accepted as we truly are. Perhaps it could be that, or it could be someone around you who's doing that. Usually our radar, our psychic radar, is aware when someone is not being their true selves or they're wearing a mask. We can usually see through that as spiritual people who are sensitively and psychically aware. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it is somebody around you. And that's okay, because people do this because they fear that they won't be accepted. And that's quite sad. But it is, some people are just like that. They don't want to show who they truly are for fear of not being accepted. So they want to kind of fit in, be like everybody else, or appear to be like everybody else. But actually everybody else is going through this too. We all have our own thing, and sometimes we're like, yay, this is me, and sometimes we're like, oh, I don't know, I'm a bit apprehensive about releasing that into the world. So if there is somebody around you who you feel this is relating to, then gently encourage them to be themselves. Let them know that you accept them exactly as they are. And that can be on many different levels. It can be from going out without makeup to not, I don't know, it could be anything at all. I mean, that sounds quite trivial actually, but it could be anything at all. Just accept people, and for all of us to accept ourselves first and foremost for exactly who we are and those around us. And it really does, it's the perfect demonstration of love, because it just means people can be free to be who they truly are. Unless you're going to a fairy ball, in which case you might want to wear a mask, but that's just for fun to release your fairy self. But being in seriousness, it is, I feel like it is related to somebody around you. So just encourage them to gently be themselves. Okay.
She said this is resonating.
Yay! I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. And it is gentleness that is the answer. It's not like saying, oh, you're wearing a mask and get that mask off and be yourself, because pushing people, it makes them go further into that. So just gently accepting them. And perhaps it could be little compliments or something that will just make them gently come out of themselves a bit more.
Right, let's see. Anna Stark. Anna Stark. Oh, spirit guide. I absolutely love getting the spirit guide card. So every single person watching has got a whole team of spirit guides, guardian angels, power animals, aliens, unicorns, the lot. We are never alone. We've got all these lovely guides. Your spirit guide is trying to get your attention. So look out for the signs, the triple numbers, the white feathers, the robins. Someone wants to communicate with you. And the best way to receive the message from your guide is meditation. And, you know, some people just think, oh,
Yeah, I know.
when you say meditate, I'm telling them, meditate. And people can't be bothered meditating. But I'm telling you now, the benefits, like, you will feel absolutely awesome. Let me know in the comments if you do meditate already. But the artwork on this card, it reminds me of when I'm teaching people to connect to spirit guides. I ask them to visualize a light coming out of the heart, and then we extend what's called an orb of power, and we send that energy out, and we let the spirit guide touch the orb. Sometimes we let them step in when we're more comfortable and we've been doing it for a while. But your spirit guide is coming through strong and really wants to they've got a lot of wisdom that can be helping you, and it's like, come on, ask us more. It's never too much trouble. I'm always mithering. You know, when you see the memes and the guardian angel's got the head in the hands, like, I always think that's me, because I'm constantly asking all day long. And also remember that these guides, they'll leave us subtle signs, and that's when they're saying, hello, we've got some information, we want to help you, but they don't intervene. They respect our free will, and it's up to us to say, right, spirit guide, even if you don't know who your guide is, I want to get to know who you are. Thank you for leaving me a sign. Thanks for helping me with this, that, and the other. And they just really want to help you. So, spirit guide, and I feel like that's for everybody as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And you're so right. Like, they're there to guide us. So all the questions, just keep asking and asking for the signs. I had a really lovely sign yesterday. I was actually having a reading with someone, and they said something very similar to spirit guides. And at this moment, through her window, this white feather just started. It was almost like, and cue the white feather. And I told her, and she was laughing, I was laughing. And it is quite funny because they will try and attract our attention in whatever way they can. So do look out for the signs.
That happened to me and John yesterday.
Did it?
We took the rabbit to the vet. My poor little rabbit, he's had a lot of surgery and he's not been doing too good. But we're at the traffic lights coming home afterwards, and this feather just started floating down dead slowly in front of us. I got my phone out to record it, but I didn't press record. But yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're not meant to record these moments. I've had a few like that where, oh yeah, I've got to get that on the phone, and like you said, it just didn't record, but it's embedded in your heart, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, you won't forget that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, how are we doing for time? Oh my gosh,
We've been on for 50 minutes.
It's gone quite quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are we gonna do one more each, or are we gonna? What do you think?
Yes, you do the one that you've pulled, and then shall we do a collective?
Yeah. Okay. So who have we got here? Can you?
Um,
I'm looking, but I can't.
It's just frozen a second, so
Oh,
if you
has
just
it?
comment and then it will move, because these names I've had readings and they're just saying thank you.
I think oh,
Tori Darcy.
okay,
Tori
Tori.
Darcy.
Okay, Tori. This is for you, and it is Sacred Space. Just double check. Yes, Sacred Space. And it's a beautiful Celtic fairy queen, and she's actually holding, well, they're more commonly known as witches' bells, and it's like a circle with little bells on. It can be in different shapes, but these are fairy bells, and it's like a circle of little bells, and the sound of the bells clears the space. So you could use bells, you could use chimes, you could use a gong, you could use your voice as well. And it's about clearing not only your immediate environment, your sacred space of your home, but also bringing awareness to the sacred space that you are, that is within you, and to be mindful of the things that you might be consuming in that capacity. So it could be like watching too much news, for example. The energy of that, especially when you're sensitive, can really, really affect you. And sometimes we don't even notice it. So being mindful of that, and maybe switch it off and have a break from that if you do watch it, or maybe it's someone around you who's watching it and you're being subjected to it without real consent. And it's just a normal thing, isn't it? People having their televisions on and the news going on and all these kind of energies coming at you. And as a sensitive person, you are going to feel that quite deeply. So keeping your sacred space clear and clean and as high vibe as possible, that comes with the physicality of actually cleansing the space, maybe smudging, spraying some aura spray, putting crystals there, anything that you know works for you. There are so many techniques. You can Google it and find numerous techniques, but also tune into yourself. Feel like, what do I need to do for me? And again, I'm getting drink more water. That helps to keep our space clear and cleanse our space. So sacred space for all of us, actually.
Yes, yes. So I have pulled a selection of cards,
Ooh.
and this is for everybody, every single person listening now. And we've got some juicy cards, to tell you.
Whoop, whoop.
So the first card that we have got is protection. And this card is remembering to invoke your psychic protection each day. And I love invoking psychic protection every day, because not only does it shield my energy, but it also reminds you that you are a spiritual being. You have got spirit guides. There is this source energy that loves you. So every morning when I wake up and I say thank you, oh, I'm still alive, all of that, what I do, I always say, and if you don't like the word God, you can say creator, source, goddess, whatever. I always say, I ask that the light of God descends upon me now. And I say it a few times, and I imagine the light of the sun. It's normally dark when I get up, to be honest, but I imagine the sunlight just beaming through me and just blasting away. Because when you wake up in the morning, your brain waves, they're in this really relaxed and receptive state. I think that, is it alpha when you wake up?
Yeah.
You're in alpha. So this is a great time to start really basking in that the energy of your higher self before you start checking your emails and seeing what time it is. So it's a perfect time to say your prayers, set your intentions for the day, invoke your psychic protection. So that is the first card, protection. And the other element of the protection card is to protect your idea. Don't get caught up if someone's gossiping. Maybe just think, I'm not going to get involved.
Yeah.
So just protect yourself in that kind of a way.
Yeah, can I just say something quickly about the protection as well? So before we do any type of spiritual work, connecting, readings, tarot, dowsing, divining, workshops, anything at all, it's really a good idea, a good healthy spiritual practice to get into doing psychic protection.
Definitely, because if you're not putting the protection on, you don't know what you are opening your energy up to.
Yeah.
And that's why I always recommend, when people are first getting into this kind of work, I always recommend that you connect to your guardian angel before other beings or spirit guides, because you know that an angel is just the most highest vibration. And when we're working with spirits or mediumship, then we're connecting to souls who are on a humanistic level.
Yeah.
And there's good people, there's bad people, there's good spirits, there's bad spirits. Spirits have egos like we do, but angels don't. So that's not a don't work with spirit, but it's invoke your psychic protection before you start dabbling in any kind of that kind of work. The next card that I pulled was music. Music, yay! Now, with the music, we could, if you're feeling like your energy has shifted in the day, you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, we're worried about how we're going to buy all these Christmas presents and there's so much to do, go and put your favourite song on and crank it up. Let your hair down, be silly, move your body, stretch around, get some music on. But when I did see the card, I also sensed relaxing music as well. So I am going to say the meditation music. I like listening to alpha beats, Zen garden music when I'm in the bath. It really does. I feel like it really nourishes my soul. Be mindful of what you're listening to when you're in the car. You know, switch the radio off if it's all doom and gloom, and get some Christmas cheer on.
Yay!
And then we got luck. Woo! So you're invoking your angels, you're giving thanks, you're putting your psychic protection on, and then all of this good luck is going to come your way because you're focusing on the good things. You're being thankful for all of the things that you're having. So a stroke of luck is coming. I think that 2024 is going to be a really lucky year. I really, really do.
Oh, I feel that in my bones, in every ounce of my being, for everyone.
Yeah.
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 I especially feel it for you. I feel it for me too, and I feel it for all of you watching now. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been so much fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I think that brings us to our conclusion. Oh, I've just got to give you this one again. It's just come out. Gifts. Remember, you are the gift. We give, we receive, and I wish you so much love, light, joy, magical fairy blessings for this beautiful festive season and the winter solstice coming up.
Yeah, so wishing you all a beautiful solstice, and go, this is your permission, go and have a piece of cake, get some music on, and have a wonderful, blessed, happy weekend. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. And if you missed out this time, then the collective messages were for you. And hopefully next time we can get a cheeky one in for you. Good night.
Bye.